Hail Satan, brothers and sisters. Ave to every demon and every demoness in existence. Ave King, Lord Abaddon. Ave Prince Abaddon. Yeah, I want to do one on fakes and phonies. Because there are a lot, and I mean a lot. And I'm not just saying it. A lot of my brothers and sisters, okay, who are 100% true to their path and true to their beliefs, who are true Satanists, by the way, true sinister Satanists, traditional Satanists. You know, we have to bring the S back in Satanism, and that means getting rid of all of the fakes and phonies need to disappear, because social media is covered now with fakes and phonies, wannabes. You know, people that want to be something but they don't want to put the work in. They want to be called a Satanist. They want to be recognized as a traditional Satanist or a real Satanist, not a fake one. They want to be recognized as that, but they don't want to put any of the work in. They just think that if they say "Hail Satan" a couple times in some groups, or if they post a picture of some demonic figure, that everything's cool, they're a Satanist now. No, sorry, you're not. You got to do rituals, man, in order to become a Satanist. You have to do your renunciation, number one. Then after that, you have to do, if you want, make pacts. But you have to do confirmation and all that stuff. And then if you want to, do pacts later on the road. But the first thing I would tell anybody, I tell everyone that asks me, the first thing you have to do is study and read. Read and study. Soak everything in. Be like a sponge. Soak whatever in you can get. Anything to do with the left-hand path, anything to do with demonology, anything to do with Satanism, traditional Satanism, spiritual Satanism, theistic Satanism, anti-cosmic Satanism, anything to do with Father Satan and the demonic divine, King Lucifer, every demon that there is in existence. You know, you have to learn as much as you can. If that means buying books, buy books. And if you can't afford books, find the rituals on the internet. You know, because there's a lot of books out there that also claim that they're satanic and all that, and they say, they give their book a great name. They give their book a great name, whatever. A person buys the book, and the book is garbage, waste of money. But that's just the way it is, right? Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But I will say this: anyone that watches this video, okay, if they're a fake, if they're a phony, if they're a wannabe, if they decide, okay, well, I'm gonna start being a Satanist, act like a Satanist because mommy and daddy doesn't want to buy me a car, or mommy and daddy doesn't want to buy me a vehicle, so I'm gonna rebel. This is teenagers I'm talking about, right? I'm going to rebel and I'm going to act like a Satanist, or I'm going to be a Satanist, and I'll tell mommy I'm a Satanist, and that will scare her. I'll tell daddy I'm a Satanist, and that will scare him. No, it don't work that way, man. That's just mocking. That's just mocking Father Satan, and that's just mocking Father Satan, and that's just mocking every demon in existence, and that is also mocking every ancestor. It's mocking all of the ancients. Okay, who are the demons? The ancients are, and it's also mocking the ancestors, people who have died believing what they believe, people who have been hung on post, tied onto a post, and burned at the stake, and people who have been thrown in rivers with rocks around their neck. Everything like that, in ways that you can't even imagine. You know. And then they say, oh yeah, I'm a Satanist, yada yada yada. Yeah, you're full of shit. You're not. I hate to break it to you, but you're a little fucking wannabe pussy. Satanism is real. Traditional Satanism is very real. And there's no bullshit when it comes to traditional Satanism. There's no bullshit when it comes to theistic Satanism, spiritual Satanism, anti-cosmic Satanism, what have you. The only bullshit I think that is giving Satanism a worse name than it's giving it a better one, in my honest opinion, is the Temple of Satan and the Church of Satan. And I don't care if somebody hears this that is a member of each one of them. I really don't care, but I'm just calling a spade a spade. I'm calling a spade and telling it like it is. The Temple of Satanism, first of all, say that Satan isn't real. They say he's not a true deity. And they say that every demon and demoness is not a true deity. They say that every demon and demoness is not a true deity, which is 100% bullshit, because they are. They're very real deities. Believe you me, take it from somebody that knows. I felt the presence of demons. I felt the presence of the demonic. I felt the presence of Father Satan, King Lucifer, beautiful Queen Lilith. I know it's very fucking real. And it is no fucking game. It's no joke. And people who make fun of people who pretend that they are the posers, the wannabes, the fucking idiots that think they're all big and bad just because they wear, idiots that think they're all big and bad just because they, because they act like it. Sorry, I hate to burst your bubble, but no. It takes a hell of a lot more than that to become a Satanist. It takes a lot of work, a lot of years of work. You don't just wake up one morning and say, I'm going to be a Satanist today. And back to the Temple of Satan and to the Church of Satan, all they're doing is giving Satanism a bad name. Especially the Church of Satan is pretty quiet lately. You don't hear much out of them. But as for the Temple of Satan, they never shut up. And it's all bullshit. Because one of the guys who supposedly founded the Temple of Satan, he goes on the news all the time. Like every day. Not every day, but he goes on TV all the time. And if someone asks him if they actually believe in a real deity, he flat out says no, he doesn't. Okay, so how does that work? You call yourself a Satanist, but you don't believe in Father Satan or any of the demonic. Okay, why don't you just call yourself an atheist instead of a Satanist? You're just mocking Father Satan, and I really would not want to be Lucien Greaves. I really wouldn't, because what that man's after doing, and how many people he's after ruining, by especially young people, by thinking that if they pay him a certain amount of money, they'll get a card and then they're a Satanist. No, it don't work that way. And that man is gonna pay so dearly. And you know what? The sad part is it looks good on him. I don't feel a bit bad for none of them. They're all gonna pay dearly because they're preaching that Father Satan is not real. And Father Satan is 100% real. I know that for a fact, and I know my true brothers and sisters in Father Satan know it for a fact. And that's true. They really do know it for a fact. They don't just say it because it makes them feel. They don't just say it because they want to sound cool. They want to look cool. They want to act cool. They want to act big and bad and all this bullshit. They say it because it's real. They say it because they know. They say it because they know that Father Satan is 100% real. And that Father Satan's time has come. They know it. I know it. You just look around the world, man. Just stop for a few minutes and just think about think about all the stuff that's going on in the world. Okay? Think about everything that's going on. Not just the big picture. Okay, not just a big picture about picture about people that are about stuff you hear on the news about fucking Syria, Iraq, Iran, North Korea, the States, stuff like that. Just Russia, stuff like that. Think about the small picture as well, like your home life. Okay, about how life is at your home. How your family life is, how your friends' lives are, how screwed up people are when you walk past them on the street, and all this bullshit. And with that being said, the posers and the wannabes, I really would not want to be you. Actually, I was going to say I feel bad for you, but I don't feel bad at all. It looks good on you. It really looks good on you. You reap what you sow, man. You reap what you sow, and you're going to sow something. You're sowing something, and you got no idea how to knit it. You got no clue what you're doing. And you're going to pay the piper so dearly. Father Satan and his demonic are going to torture you right to death, man. I can promise you that right now. And if it doesn't happen when you're alive, it'll happen after you die. That's for sure. That I know 100%. If it doesn't happen when you're alive, it'll happen after you're dead. No question. No question about that. You're gonna be bad for that. And it'll look good on you. It really will. But I know one thing, we got to do something to bring the S back in Satanism. And get the sinister back in Satanism, because Satanism seems to be going a lot of the people nowadays think it's real soft. And the sad part about it is a lot of people that are called themselves Satanists are soft. Satanists aren't soft. I hate to break it to you. Satanists are hard sons of bitches, like me. And believe you me, I'm fucking 100% wolf, timber wolf too. Siberian timber wolf, and I love eating a pack. I love eating sheep. And to me, I'm 100% carnivore. But it just bugs me to see people that claim the posers and the wannabes. So I had to do a video about it, because it really does bug me a lot. And with that, I'll let you go, brothers and sisters. I love each and every one of you. I hope you have a great night. Ave Satanas. Hope you have a great Friday. Ave Lucifera. Ave Lord Belial. Ave Lord Leviathan. Ave King Azazel. Ave Prince Abaddon. Ave King Asmodeus. Ave beautiful Queen Lilith. And I will talk to you next. Ciao.